Yo, what's happening? It's Smoking with Too Tall. Sitting next to me, introduce yourself, drop your socials.
Hey, man, this is Nephew4Real from the Untouchables. You can follow me on all platforms at Nephew4Real. I'm from the 603 New Hampshire, out of Nashua. Born and raised out of here, the Granite State, man. I'm glad to be here with Smoking with Too Tall, man. Let's get it in, man. Let's get it in.
Shit, so on my way in here, I just dapped up Project X. Was you in the studio with him?
Yeah, man. Me and Project X, we was cooking up some crazy shit today, man. It was insane. This is the second time locking in with him. It was both times were absolute, and it was the energy was great. The vibes was crazy. The way he just puts things together, and his brain works. We're able to. It's just so easy just to create the next more songs easy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we cooked up at least at this point out of 2 sessions, we got about an EP now. We got about seven records.
Okay, and what do those 7 records kind of sound like? Do they all kind of have the same general sound, or are they all like 7 completely different tracks?
It's kind of all really just trying to fine tune my sound and really just tap into the energy and trying to figure out, you know, what I could really do and what I'm capable of. So there's a lot of everything. So you could find some club records. You could be able to listen to some love songs. You could be able to listen to some fun type melodies. You could be able to listen to some Drake type shit if you really want to get there. So it's a lot of different things that you could really pick and choose from, depending on what you're looking to hear.
Okay, so then who are some of your inspirations that affected like your music and your sound?
So growing up, I listened to a lot of Meek Mill, Drake, Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, and then start listening to currently Lil Baby, Gunna, Lil Durk, Hot Boy, Rod Wave, yeah. Shout out to the South, like Kodak, shit, 21 Savage, Cardi,
Like Playboy Cardi?
Playboy Cardi, yeah, Playboy Cardi.
Okay. So do you have like a favorite album of all time that like you was like, damn, like this is what I used to listen to all the time?
Nah, because it's like it comes down to like 3 or 4 maybe.
Okay, break them down.
So like for me, when I was into that mood of where it's like, yo, like I'm going to work, I'm going to get this money.
Yeah.
I was listening to Dream Chasers 2, mixtape of a lifetime. Mixtape of a fucking lifetime. Everything off of that shit is fire. But then also like I fuck with Nothing Was the Same. That shit was a classic to me. I liked when Kanye, My Twisted Dark Fantasy, Graduation Day, College Dropout.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Just as fire.
It's really too many. See, I just named more than 4.
Yeah.
So it's really too many. I like what else? I like Chief Keef, Finally Rich. I like J. Cole. I like the what was it? Was it Forest Hills Drive?
Yeah, 2014.
Yeah. I like that. I like that, John. That shit was like 4. Shit was like 4 songs. 5. 5.
How long have you been making music for?
So I've been making music since Corona, like after coronavirus. Yeah. Like when everybody was home and shit, nothing else was to do. It was just like I was at work, motherfucking got a ride home. They was like, oh yeah, so and so, he's a producer, but like, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, I'm just trying to smoke. So it was like, all right, bet. But like, so when I got over there, it was just like, all right, bet. So we finished smoking, beats playing. Yo, nephew,
Type shit.
you trying to slide on this motherfucker right now?
Yeah.
I was just like, shit, fuck it, why not? And then I didn't really like it. I didn't really fuck with it. But they liked it, so I was like, all right, fuck it. So man, I can see myself doing it.
How many official tracks you have out as of like right now?
As of right now, I got 4 songs, 4 records, 4 for 4.
Okay.
No Wendy's.
Yeah.
But shout out to Wendy's. You can get you one though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And so you dropped them all at the same time then?
Yep.
Were they all from like the same studio session, or how'd they come together?
Were they all from the same studio session? Nah. They were all from different time periods.
Okay.
So some of the songs were from when I first started. Some songs were from when like my most recent. But I dropped it in January, this past January 2025.
Yep.
It's called the 4 for 4. You can get it on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, all that. You'll find some different type of everything. You'll find a high pace, high energy and vibe records, and you'll find something like a personal record type shit.
What's your favorite song out of those 4? Could you pick one?
I like Brand New.
Brand New? Why's
Yeah.
that?
I like Brand New because that was my first song that I recorded in the studio. And shout out to King Key, shout out to Nehemiah. When I first moved back here from Florida to New Hampshire and I got back to the city, I tapped in and they was like, yo, pull up. You know what I'm saying? You can record here. I said, all right, bet. Boom, let's do it. And the first song was just crazy. And I just liked the sound that was created from it. So I knew that we had something that we could take to another level and try to find out, what we're capable of. So, yeah.
Have you done any live shows yet?
Nah, I haven't done any live shows yet. That's the next thing that I need for my artist development in order for me to take myself to the next in the career.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did any music videos drop?
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
I got no music videos.
Do you have any like concepts in your brain that you were trying to work out? You're like, oh, like I want to do this.
Yeah, since these last sessions that I've been doing, I've been sitting down, taking the time to put things together. So within the next couple months, I'm gonna have a music video coming up.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So what do you enjoy for like movies and shit like that?
Movies?
Yeah, or like TV shows and shit like that.
Yo, TV shows. I watched the 85 South show. Shout out to Carlos Miller, DC Young Fly, Chico Bean. Yeah, that's what I watch on a daily basis. I'm an 85%er.
So do you think that with the way I ain't see the show or nothing like that, right? But
you ain't seen the
I
show?
know what it is. I know what it is. I just
Yeah,
ain't
you
never
know
seen
what
it type shit.
Okay, yeah.
Do you ever see like the way that's shot or the way that's framed? Do you ever see that incorporating it into like a music video or some shit like that?
Absolutely. To me, this is all like a part of like, when you're playing a video game and you're in the story mode.
Yeah.
It's like just like checkpoints that you're doing, bro. Like I feel like that's a part of the game right there. Yeah. At least for me, that I see a part of, what I want to create with the people who are able, to help me get there.
Okay, so let's fast forward like 10 years then. Where do you want to be like as an artist in your career?
Shit, 10 years?
Yeah.
I didn't even think that far ahead yet. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Hey, understandable. I don't think a lot of people do. Like,
nah, for real, but that's a real question. But so I guess I can say in 10 years, I want to say that I'd be able to establish a home base, especially here out in New Hampshire, be touring across the country, as well as overseas, and also being able to have and meet the right people to get me to where I need to be, and also to, just help me be a part of the bigger picture of, just music and, making sure the sound is getting to where the people, just getting to the people.
Yeah. So how much have you done like traveling and shit? Because you mentioned Florida, you know what I'm saying? You just mentioned New England. Like, have you done a lot of traveling?
So I did a lot of traveling for sports.
Okay. What kind of sports you play?
I played baseball.
Oh, okay. What position?
Second base.
Oh, all right. They always stuck my ass in the outfield.
They put you in the outfield?
Yeah.
What's crazy is I played shortstop growing up.
Yeah.
But once I got to high school, they put me in the outfield because I was the fastest. I could cover the most ground.
Yeah.
I got an arm. I'm going to throw you motherfuckers out. Don't try me. You could go ahead. You can go ahead. I might look like a motherfucker. All right, go ahead. I'm just making sure you try to go, and I'm gonna throw you out. Hey,
All right, so then out of all the cities that you've like traveled to and shit, what's your favorite?
I really liked Florida.
Yeah.
Honestly,
What part of Florida?
We went to Nova Southeastern. We went to Nova Southeastern. That was during spring training in 2015 when I was playing at AIC. Shout out to American International in the college. Yeah. So that's where we went to.
Okay.
But yeah, playing there was crazy because every field, it just made sense. Because like not every field was turf, not every field was, just grass or synthetic grass or whatever
Right. So do you still, cause like, playing sports and shit, you kind of have to watch like what you eat and shit. Do you still like what's your diet look like? Like what you like to eat?
Oh man, I eat all kind of shit now, bro. My diet's crazy. I kill my diet. I lost like 40 pounds. Like right now, I'm like 140.
Yeah.
I was pushing. I was at 170, 175. You know what I'm saying? When I was in college playing baseball and shit. But I was eating good back then. Like I was on a good diet. But now I eat like McDonald's, fucking
Well, what's some of your favorite foods like in general?
ribs,
Yeah.
brisket,
Okay.
motherfucking mac and cheese, collard greens,
Yeah.
candy yams, cornbread,
Some southern shit, yo.
soul food, man,
Yeah.
some barbecue. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
what's your favorite spot to eat at out here in New Hampshire?
That's not at home,
Yeah.
bruh. Right now, I gotta say the most I'm ordering from is like the J Dragon. They got some
Okay,
good
yeah.
Chinese food. Yeah, they got some good Chinese food.
What you be ordering from there?
Yeah, I be getting like chicken lo mein, like fucking orange chicken,
Yeah.
motherfucking crab rangoons.
Yeah.
See, I only eat Chinese food at Chinese food spots and order from them if they got good crab rangoons.
That's a good indicator. Yeah.
It's the best indicator that's the only indicator for
Right,
me.
because that shit could just taste like cream cheese, and it's like, oh, I just have a mouthful of cream cheese, but like a good ass crab ragoon, there's a difference.
When I get in the car after I finish ordering some food, some Chinese food, the first thing I'ma do, it's like you eat McDonald's, the first thing you do is you eat a French fry.
Yeah.
What you think I'm gonna do when I get in the car and get some Chinese food and I got some crab ragoons in that motherfucker?
Yeah. Get the muncher. Tight shit.
All right.
Okay. So tell me, fuck, I just had me a. Oh yeah. So you said you smoke and shit. How do you like to roll up?
So I roll papers and Fronto.
Okay. What kind of preference? You like dark leaf, light leaves?
Well, I use grabba.
Okay.
Yeah, I use grabba.
Okay. And so, do you have a favorite strain, or do you not give a fuck about like strain types like that?
So the two strains that I'm smoking right now is shout out to the Gumbo and Zao Island. Those are the two strains those are my two favorite strains right now.
Okay. And why is that? Like, what do they taste like? I don't think I've ever had those ones.
So Gumbo, you'll get it's like more of like a earthy, like natural, like type of taste, but it's just a good body high, and it just for me, you know what I'm saying. I don't have to smoke the whole motherfucker. I motherfucker put this motherfucker out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you lean towards more like indica or sativa?
It depends. Like, because like, you know what I'm saying, they got all different type of shit out now. You know what I'm saying? You got like your lows, you got like your PK, then you got like the rapper weed, you got like, man, they got all different type of shit. Go to the dispensary, they got like shit that would be like, oh, this is 28% THC, this is motherfucking, oh, but this one got more terpenes in it, and you're like, man, what the fuck?
Right.
So I gotta buy all this other shit in order to figure out which one is really I like. So by the time I'm already asked out motherfucking $1,000.
Right. Straight up though.
Like, goddamn. But yeah, nah. So like when I get out of work, I like smoking some shit that'll like put me to sleep. Pause.
Do you be like smoking when you record, or do you just go when you're like sober? How do you record?
So I don't smoke when I record. Well, I mean, I do, I can, I will, but I mean, I just be recording. Really, it just really depends on like the circumstances and the
Right, right. The
situation.
vibe
Some
and
places
shit.
you can smoke, some places you can't. So I really just abide by the rules and whatever house rules.
Do you have a favorite studio?
Studio, New Hampshire.
Yeah, that's a
Shout
good
out to
answer.
Studio,
Yeah,
New
shout out
Hampshire.
Studio New Hampshire.
Shout out to Project X, man. We here right now, man.
Yeah. Okay. What other genres do you see yourself experimenting with in the future?
Man, all kind of shit, bro. Like, honestly, all kind of shit because, like, I just want to be able to get to a point where I can be like, hey, look, this is my catalog. What type of music do you want to hear?
Yeah.
Okay, boom, you got like some love songs. I got a whole album, like 20, 30 records you can listen to about that. There's a whole 20, 30 records of R&B, 20, 30 records of like club records, fun shit, vibes, like cloud rap, like all different, I don't know, like, feel me, mumble rap, whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck what type of music it is, bro. I just want to be able to make music and just be able to have a sound, that helps just like enhance and amplify what's already there.
Do you ever see yourself going down any other creative avenues or like outlets, like maybe making movies or some shit in the future, or like getting into fashion or whatever it may be?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So like, what would you get into?
Movies, fashion, whatever the fuck they want to give me.
That's fair. That's fair.
But I don't want all the money though.
Yeah.
I don't want all the money, bro. Just give me the money that I just want. That's for me.
Yeah.
Once it gets to be like yeah, I'm Gucci.
Yeah. So what kind of movies would you see yourself making then? Some action shit, some comedy shit, like.
I could see myself being in like some type of like drama shit, like I'm part of the story, but I'm not like one of the main characters. You feel me? But like sometimes you just always see me somewhere out the cut, like you feel me somewhere in that motherfucker, and I'm just there, and I'm just a part of. I'm just like a part of the motherfucking quest.
Just pop out as like a fan favorite or some shit.
I got a few dialogue questions. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, and then all of a sudden, one of the girls fall in love with me, and then I end up breaking her heart by the end.
You a heartbreaker?
In the movies.
Okay. And so when you make love songs and shit, do you find yourself like thinking back to one specific incident, or do you kind of combine a bunch of different life experiences into like one song?
It's specific.
Okay, yeah.
Because once I get into that pocket, it's just you stay in that pocket of creativity, and then you just rock out with that, and then that way you're not picking and choosing from a whole bunch of different type of things. Because you could get to the point where you can make like two, three different songs on one beat.
Right.
Me? So,
Do you freestyle, punch in? Do you write?
I freestyle punch in.
Okay, yeah.
But like sometimes I'll write. I gotta start writing.
What do you think is the pros and cons between freestyle, punching in versus writing?
Writing, it gives you time to just sit there and just like put your thoughts together. But like you'll be able to just like really write out 4, 8, 6, 12, 16 bars and make it all come together. Versus being on the spot, it's just like and then something comes up, and then all right, okay, bet, boom, and then I'll just keep going, keep going.
What do you feel like is the strongest element of your music? Do you think it's the lyrics? Do you think it's the melody, the flows? What do you think it is?
I think for me, it's just my sound. I think it's just the sound and the vibes that you get listening to it. I think at some point in the record, you'll probably just like feel something.
What do you love about making music, and what do you hate?
What I love about music is the appreciation of like good songs and the appreciation of bad ones, especially the bad ones, because a lot of people lied to me, and oh, this one is good, this one is good, this one is good, and it really be the one they say that's good. I mean, I don't like, but maybe it's not about what I like. So it's like, shit, I'd be confused. But fuck it. Either way, I'm just gonna be pumping out music.
So, I asked you earlier, where would you see yourself in 10 years or whatever, but like, where would you see yourself like setting up as a home base, like out here in New Hampshire, or do you see yourself maybe going to Florida in like the future? If you could just pick a place and just set up shop there.
New Hampshire.
Yeah.
New Hampshire. It's a lot of potential in New Hampshire. People sleep on New Hampshire, and it's because of Massachusetts. It's because of Massachusetts. Massachusetts and Boston, they don't want to, nobody goes there and tours there through Massachusetts. When they come to the motherfucking tri-state New England and like the East Coast, you'll see people be in Connecticut. They be sometimes Rhode Island. You'd be like, damn, what the fuck?
Providence be popping though.
They be popping. And it should be lit. But for whatever reason, I don't know. But New Hampshire is where I want to be.
So how do you think that we change that perception that people have and make it so they look at it like, oh yeah, New Hampshire is that place to be?
Just have fun.
Yeah.
I think we just have fun.
Yeah.
And show people how much fun we have, how much is a good time, and the vibes that's up here is. That's really what it is, bro. And then once they see how much fun we have out here, and how much money there is out here to be spent and then made at the same time, where it's like, yo, like everybody gonna win and have a good time because we already doing it.
Yeah. So what do you like to do for hobbies outside of music?
Shit. I like to grill religiously.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about first thing, as soon as winter gets over with, shit, even if sometimes during the winter, like the weather permits it, and like you just see a motherfucking cloud, just motherfucking just.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! As soon as I get home from work, find that motherfucker up, and throw some meat on there, pause. The next thing you know, I got some ribs, some burgers, some glizzies, whatever the case may be. I ain't done the brisket yet.
Nah.
I ain't done the brisket yet. Nah, I ain't done the brisket yet.
I feel like that's a grill master staple. I feel like once you master the brisket, you mastered the grill.
Yeah, that's the next part. That's the next part.
So what else do you like to do
though? Shit, I be going on walks and shit. Not too far though. I just be going on walks, but.
Okay, so how would people describe you in like your personal like day-to-day life for the people that like know you?
People who know me, they know I don't be really doing shit. Yeah, like they know I don't really be outside doing too much. They know I don't really be like, I'm not like too flashy. I'm not like, I don't really be. I'm outside, but I don't really be like, I'm not out there like that.
Right, out the way. I feel that. What else you got for releases?
Brand New is my favorite song out the bunch.
Yeah.
So that's like a love, like that'll give you like a 2016 type of vibe.
Okay.
You got On You. That's more of a personal record talking about like the relationship I had with my family, my parents, brothers, siblings, and all that shit. I got My Bag. That one's more of a high paced, like. That one I was trying to just like figure some shit out, and I would just like rap my ass off. But like, I thought I had something with that one, so it was cool. And then what was the last one? The last one was My Bag, On You, shit. Oh, All In.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate it. Thank you for helping me out. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Thanks. Yeah, so the last one was All In. All In was like, that was like my favorite one. It was crazy because the beat was insane. But yeah.
Who produced it?
Who produced it?
Yeah.
Shout out to Contrabands and shout out to Ian Masood. Yeah.
What did the cover art look like?
The cover art?
Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy because like the cover art, this girl, she took the picture of my cover art. This was back in like the COVID times.
Yeah.
So like one of the places we always went to go eat, and we just always went to Wendy's, got a 4 for 4. So it was just like one of those things that I was just like, you know what? Hey, so took a picture. I was just sitting down. I had my championship rings from high school and college. Shout out to Bishop Girton, shout out to AIC, shout out to Southern Baptist University. Got rings from all of them. But and I had like, I don't know, I had me a fucking stimulus check, I ain't gonna lie. I had me a stimulus check. Actually, I had me 2 stimulus checks. And I had some, allegedly, it was like some motherfucking cough syrup. And there was some other stuff that was...
All alleged.
Yeah, it was some stuff that was all alleged, like cigarettes and stuff like that. You know, like, like cigars. Like, you know, yeah.
Shit, yo. Well, we gonna wrap it up.
All right,
It's been Smoking with Too Tall. You know what I'm saying? Drop your socials one more time for the people.
Listen, man, this is Nephew4Real from the motherfucking Untouchables. Y'all can follow me everywhere on all platforms at Nephew4Real with a number 4, by the way. Nephew4Real with a number 4. Instagram, Twitters, Snapchats, Facebooks, all that. Everything. Spotify, Apple Music. You can find me everywhere. Man, thank you. It was a great time. Just Smoking with Too Tall. Man, shit, this was crazy, man. What a vibe, man.
Thank you for popping out, bro. I appreciate you.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Boom.
Can't wait for the next one, man. Let's do it again.
For sure. And then I'll be able to research and actually give you a
As
legit interview.
as long as we got this Benjamin right here, this Benjamin, the Chinese hunter right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Show them what we talking about.
Chinese hunter. Chinese hunter.
We keep that Chinese hunter. I'm here.
Bet that. We're
Say
gonna
that.
keep that. We're gonna keep that.
Say that.